Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. Half centuries from Joshua DA Silva and Kavim Hodge rescued the West Indies from a potentially embarrassing situation as the Caribbean men reached stumps at 266 for 8 after the opening day of the day-night test against Australia at the Gabba. Electing to bat, the Windies were in early trouble as they lost captain Craig Brathwaite for 4. Jamaican Kirk McKenzie Jr. was the next to go for 21, before Tejnarayan Chandapol 21, Alec Athanaze 8 and Justin Greaves 6 all fell in quick succession as the visitors lost 4 wickets for 22 runs. At 64 for 5, DA Silva and Hodge then joined forces in performing a rescue act with a 149-run 6th wicket stand. The partnership was broken when DA Silva was dismissed for 79. Hodge, in only his second test, fell just before the close for 71. Debutant Clevin Sinclair was 16 not out, and Alzari Joseph, they added 41 runs for the 8th wicket before Joseph was dismissed for 32 in the final over of the day. Mitchell Stark has so far bagged 4 for 68, while Josh Hazelwood has 2 for 32. And hosts India are in control of their first test against England in Hyderabad after dismissing the visitors for 246 on the opening day. India got to stumps at 119 for 1, trailing by 127 runs. Yashasvi Jaiswal will resume day 2 on 76, with Shubman Gill on 14. Earlier, spinners Ravi Ashwin and Ravindra Jadeja both claimed 3 wickets, while Akshar Patel and Jasprit Bumrah had 2 each in combining to dismiss England for 246. Captain Ben Stokes, 70, was the top scorer, while Johnny Bairstow was the next best with 37 and Ben Duckett 35. Australia's captain Pat Cummins was today announced as the winner of the Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy for the ICC Men's Cricketer of the Year award. The inspirational captain had a stellar run with the bat and ball and garnered remarkable team accolades, including a victory in the ICC Test Championship final, retention of the Ashes, and a record 6th triumph in the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup 2023. Cummins' teammate Usman Khawaja was named the Test Cricketer of the Year for scoring 1,210 runs in 13 matches. Virat Kohli copped the ODI Player of the Year for the 4th time in his career after accumulating 1,377 runs in 27 matches while capturing the World Cup Player of the tournament. England's Nat Sivabrunt won the Women's Cricketer of the Year for consecutive years, and Sri Lanka's Shamari Atapattu won the ODI Player of the Year. The Reggae Boys will know their path for the 2026 World Cup when the qualification draw is conducted in Switzerland today at 1 p.m. Jamaica time. The Haymair Hulgrimson coached team will begin their campaign in the second round of the competition, which runs from June 2024 to June 2025. This phase of qualifiers will feature the 2 winners of the first round and the Confederation's remaining 28 participating member associations after the first round qualification ties between Turks and Caicos and Anguilla and British Virgin Islands and US Virgin Islands in March. The final round of qualifiers will feature the second round group winners and runners-up. The 12 teams will be divided into 3 groups of 4 teams. Each team will play every other team in their group at home and away, playing a total of 6 matches. Following the completion of the final round, 3 group winners will qualify directly for the FIFA World Cup 2026, joining hosts Canada, Mexico and the United States. And defending champion Aryna Sabalenka will clash with the Chinese 12th seed Zheng Qingwen in the Australian Open final after both women powered to straight sets victories in the last 4 on Thursday. Belarusian second seed Sabalenka won 7-6, 7-2 against 6-4 against American 4th seed Coco Gauff in a tense semi-final. There were 6 service breaks in an unpredictable opening set that Sabalenka led 5-2 before the American came storming back to set up a tiebreak that the Belarusian dominated. Zheng then stormed into a debut championship match with a stirring 6-4, 6-4 victory over a gallant Ukrainian qualifier Diana Yatsromeska. In doing so, the 21-year-old became the first Chinese finalist in Melbourne since her idol Li Na won the title in 2014. Zheng's previous best slam showing was the quarterfinals at the US Open last year when she was easily beaten by Sabalenka in the only previous meeting. And that's it for your Midday Sports Report. Ashane?
Thanks, Jordan. And that's the Midday News. I'm Ashane Masters. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon.